Hi everyone, this is Casey from CutThatOut.com, and I am so excited about the content of today's video. If you followed along with us on our social media, you will know that we just released a very exciting new product, and that is this 2-color elegant scroll font. This font is exclusive to us and our sister company, the itch2stitch.com, and we are so happy that after a little bit of a wait, we have been able to release this 2-color version for Cut That Out. So today I want to show you that we've gone the extra mile for you, and we are offering not one but 2 versions of this font. So I want to tell you why and explain some great ways that will be handy for you to have those 2 versions. So I've got the letter E here on my screen, and I'm going to reduce the transparency of this so that you can see what's so awesome about these 2 versions. Okay, this is version number 1. This version has no overlaps between the swirls and the letter. And after doing a lot of debate and a lot of polling and asking opinions, we finally decided that we wanted to offer this version first and then add the other version as well. And here's why. This version that has no overlaps is absolutely the best, most fantastic thing when it comes to adhesive vinyl. If you work a lot with adhesive vinyl, you'll know that layers, and especially little tiny partial overlaps, don't look nice. It leaves these unsightly lumps and bumps, and especially if you're working with a glossy vinyl, those really show up. So we decided to release this no overlap version of our font. The second version that we've decided to offer is one that has very slight tiny overlaps. And we went in and edited and pulled these in. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit here so you can see some of these areas. There's a slight overlap, and the reason we decided to do that was because when you're working with heat transfer vinyl, it's easier to get gaps. Heat transfer vinyl likes to do a little bit of shrinking sometimes, and some vinyls are worse than others. So we decided to give you just a slight overlap in this version of the font to help reduce the risk of getting those gaps. So it's very exciting. You're getting not one but 2 versions with your purchase, and they are labeled separately so that you'll know. If you can see this file name here, you'll notice that it says 2-color overlaps for HTV. And let me switch back over. This version is named no overlaps. So the files are differentiated for you so that you can tell exactly what you're opening when you unzip those files after your purchase. Okay, now I want to show you, if I can get this to show up on the camera, we did a lot of testing here. So if you can see this on the camera, you'll notice that the overlap version really shows up in this glossy vinyl. And that's why we finally, after doing several tests, you can see here, decided that the no overlap version was best for the glossy, or for any adhesive vinyl really. And you'll see here a couple of registration marks that I decided to use to help me align this. Now I'm going to save that for another video, but that is one tip that I would suggest if you're doing adhesive vinyl with this no overlap version. Use registration marks if you need to help you get it aligned properly. And then I want to show you in the heat transfer vinyl, and I kind of just did this sample with a really translucent sheer glitter on top to illustrate the point. But you can see with these overlaps for the HTV version of the font, you get a nice no gap look. So I used the dark underneath the sheer glitter just to illustrate the point. You might not want to use that in real life, but it does show the point of this. So I hope that helps. There's a PDF that you will find in the zip file if you purchase and download this font that gives a lot of tips and tricks and some instructions. So I hope you'll find that helpful. And until next time, keep cutting.